Jesse, what just happened, boy?
I don't even know, man. I don't even know. We had what? Like 15 birds in front of us right there. They gobbled 60 yards from us. We had to make a move on them real quick. Set up by that dead tree over there, and
I missed.
Tell the rest of the story.
I missed.
How far you said that bird was?
We did 30 yards.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Didn't even have to sit down. Did not sit down. Walked up in here just quiet, not shot gobbling, nothing.
A pile of birds, wasn't
Walked up on a wad of jakes and at least one gobbler.
How many hens do you think were in there?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, what do you want to do? You want to make our way over that ridge and see if we can get on another bird?
That hurt my heart, man. I've shot at 4 turkeys this year and I've killed 3. Dang. We were just walking, listening to this hen and glassing, and I noticed a couple of birds together between a small opening and some pines. One is a gobbler. Talking to the camera, Jesse. So we're attempting to work over through this valley and get above them and drop down on them. Cannot express the importance of binoculars. So when I left y'all, I had Jesse drop back. We saw some birds. We glassed them from on that other ridge. And I believe it was the gobbler I just missed a little while ago. He was strutting on this point silently. He did not gobble. His hens were calling. That's the only way we found them birds, was we heard them hens over here. First we heard them kee, then we heard them yelp. And so I crept down this little road right here. And wouldn't you know it, the birds came up over here. So while on all fours, I decided, look, I just need to grab my gun, because the gobbler came up too. He started working around this brush and he came out about 30 yards down there. There's a big drop off right there. I thought he was going to fly across. So I shot him and immediately took off, and he fell 30 foot down in that gully. So if I sound whooped, I am. I had to crawl down there, walk about 400 yards down it, and climb up a steep wall. But this is the result. That bird's head is swollen up. Big old head on it. Beautiful, beautiful bird. Thanks, buddy.
Catching turkeys, baby. Another one down.
Catching turkeys, that's right.
Turkeys. You got a lot of white in them.
This is the hill that I took off down when I shot that bird. I shot him right here and he tumbled all the way down this. Look how steep that is. And that's not even the worst of it. At the end, it drops like another 25 feet. And he rolled all the way down there into that natural spring. Oh man, that was a chore getting to that bird. I wouldn't be coming back down here if my shotgun wasn't down here. So we're gonna go and look for another bird. We're on the long walk out. We've already walked probably 1.5 miles or more out of where we shot the bird. Up here on top in all this wind. We've got what, another 1.5 miles to the truck, mile?
Yeah, I'd say so.
That's gonna time to get some breakfast. And then who knows what the day shall bring.
Lord willing.
So, you can probably hear that hen behind me still calling. She had a gobbler with her too. But today's the last day. Last morning, we got to leave around 1. Meet up with my sister tonight for dinner in Denver. On the way in, we heard these birds gobbling. And Jesse was already pretty set on where he wanted to go. I heard these birds gobble. I shook his hand and said, "See you later, buddy." And I wish he would have come with me. So I probably walked a mile down here on this public land. I didn't call. These hens are worked up. These gobblers must have gobbled 100 times this morning. So I just kept working down the side of this ravine that's behind me. Right here it falls off. And when I got about another 50 yards that way, I could see his fan on top of the hill. And I could hear hens with him, and these birds are call shy. They've been called at by people from all over the country. So I didn't even put a call in this morning. I snuck up using the hill in my favor, and I got within about 12 yards of this bird, full strut. And his hen was probably 8 yards from me. And when he turned around, he was spitting and drumming. And when he turned around, full strut, never saw me, I let him have it for a so some of the birds we've killed here are dirty, but for a Merriam, this one looks pretty clean to me. Beautiful white fan. I wish I would have got some footage, but I was more worried about not eating that $128 tag. So, and he's also, from what I've seen, this bird has got some great hooks. Beautiful sharp hooks. Typical of a Merriam, real thin beard. But I'm gonna hook this bird up and head out. I don't know if Jesse heard me shoot or not. But I wish he'd have come with me. Another gobbler less than 100 yards away from here, ripping it. So we got some good footage. We've seen some cool animals. Unfortunately, with all the hunters here, you don't really get to call these birds in. From what I've seen the last 2 seasons out here, you pretty much got to get in here and cut them off. And it worked out in my favor. So now begins the mile plus walk out, or the mile plus walk to the back to help Jesse. I killed that bird right there. I snuck up to those 2 little pines and shot him 12 yards from it. I just saw movement over there. And over there calling. This is some beautiful country. It is hard country with the valleys, but in the end, it is amazing.